Hey, it's Ashley from madlemmings.com. Thanks for joining the video. Today we're going to look at Canva, a great tool for creating online graphics easily and professionally without having any super graphic design skills. So I'm going to quickly run through all the different features of Canva to give you an idea of what's possible. Let's start with the home page here, or the dashboard if you like. And you can see here all the colorful graphics I've already created using Canva. Most of them are using my style, which is a pinky reddy color, and a lot of similar images that I use. And you can copy those for the basis of new ones by using this area down here. And you can also delete them, and once you're inside them you can also rename them at the top when you're editing the image. So that's the basic functionality of all the images you've created, so you can use your previous images as the basis for new ones. Or you can go to the top here and use any of the templates available, and Canva really gets into things like social media graphics and correct headers and covers like Facebook and Twitter, you can see here, Pinterest images. And if you scroll across you can also see they've got standard photo collages, Facebook ads, business cards, and other really useful templates which you can use to create your images really easily using the right pixel sizes that they've pre-stored here for you to use. You can also use a custom dimension which you can grab here, and then you can add that in directly. So that's up to you. And let's jump in and create a graphic for Pinterest. Quite hot right now, and that's quite new on Canva. They've realized the necessity of Pinterest. And you end up with a blank canvas here to create on. And on the left hand side you can see they show you the basic templates they have available, which are all quite stylish, and you can scroll through and choose one that you like the look of. But keep in mind when you're doing that it's all customizable. So you're really just looking for a basic setup that you can use to create your graphics. So whether or not you like the font or the image or the colors, don't worry about it, it's all highly customizable. So you just grab one you like. So if we just grab this one here, you'll see it copies it in here. What you can basically do is edit all the elements here. Now the background elements is the person running, that's an image, so I can click on that, and you can see you've got filters here, and you can scroll through all the basic filters and change that. We can make that more of a red color, and as you can see the difference already, or black and white. And you can also go into the advanced options, which expands out all the options that have been used to create this template, and you can tweak it. So you can blur it up a bit if you want to focus more on the text. You can change the color that's been used to create this, more of a green color, contrast, brightness, and so on. It's extremely customizable. So that's the image, and you can also then delete the image if you like, if you don't like it. And then that's the basic Canva indication that an image should be placed there, is this cloud and hills image. So then you can go into your uploads. You want to drag and drop that in, and then it gets placed automatically in the background, and the filter is applied that was on there before. So that's the background image. Now Canva uses images in various ways as backgrounds and also inside elements, and we'll get to that in a little bit. But then you've got also the text, and you can change the color of the text. You have preset colors here, or you can customize your own using a color wheel, a contrast slider, and a hex code. So very customizable. And if there are other elements in here also, like frames and so forth, you can always change those colors as well. As you can see here, I can change that underline. You can drag and drop elements. That's grabbing the picture. But if I grab this element, you can drag and drop it. You can move things around. You can resize the fonts, make it bigger. Then we have to scroll it out a bit because we need the box to be big enough for the images. You can change the font. We can make that a cursive font. It's amazing. There's basically tons of things you can do here with all of the elements that come with the template. So you use a template, you customize it, and you're done. Or if you want to add even more elements, you can go in and grab some further text elements here, and you've got tons of options from speech bubbles, signs, stamps, hanging signs, tags, all sorts of crazy things. And these ones again with the cloud and the hills is a drag and droppable image element. So you can drag that in, and then you drag a picture to go inside that nice little frame. And they've also got a section here you can use to grab specific frames for pictures. They've also got infographic elements here. And if you go into the search, these are all categorized as well. So I can then jump in and say, okay, I want a frame. As I mentioned before, there's tons of different frame types. And I can grab this frame, and then you go into your images, and then you drag that image inside the frame. And there you go, simple as that. You can resize the frame, move it, change the border color. As I said, simple, drag, drop, click, highly customizable, and fantastic functionality. So back to the search and the different options that you have available. You can also look here, you've got different shapes that you can use. You can add various simple elements and then put text over top of them. You've also got lots of icons. So basic kind of food shapes, plants, buildings, that kind of stuff. Lots of image grids that you could use. Text holders, speech bubbles. Again, they were showing you those in the general text element. They were showing up in there as well. You've got lots of banners and ribbons and so forth, and lots of different lines you can add. So basically, it's kind of like your own graphic creation tool, and it's highly customizable. As I've mentioned before, it's fantastic. And you can also change the background. So let's just clean that up a bit. Get into the background picture, delete the background picture, go into backgrounds, and then add my own kind of background. So it had a picture overlay on top, which I had to get rid of. So I was expecting a picture. So now we're at the background of the picture. So you can change that as much as you like and use any of these preset ones. The only thing to keep in mind is there are some that cost $1, like that one's $1. And there's not many things in Canva that cost money, but if you get to the really professional images and elements that you want to add, they cost $1 each, which when you think about it is not a lot to grab this kind of high quality background images. I mean, you can bring in your own. If the uploads, you don't have to pay anything at all, but you can do that here through the background, or you can just create a standard color background. So you can even change the pattern colors if you don't like them. So it's quite amazing what you can do. You can also use the layout elements. They also have a bunch of different layouts available, which we scrolled through in the beginning. You can share straight to your social media or save and publish, which downloads the PNG for you to use, which is what I do. I sometimes resize it as well. But that's pretty much it. You've got tons of elements you can add. You can even do full presentations, social media elements. It's fantastic, and it costs absolutely nothing. So I recommend you get on Canva today, give it a try, and see what amazing graphics you can create too.